Dalawang matinding magkarabal po ang naghaharap ngayon sa pagpapatuloy ng ating Smart PBA Philippine Cup. Ang defending champions Barangay Ginebra muli na naman masusubukan nitong pinalakas na talk and text phone pals. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat mula po dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Ako po si Richard Del Rosario kasama si Jason Webb. And Jason, siguradong magandang bakbakan to. Masusubukan na naman itong defending champions, itong pre-tournament favorites.
The two teams that know each other very well. Alam natin may history itong dalawa in the semifinals just last year. Magandang serye. The year before that in the finals, or rather 2 years before that in the finals, naglaban rin ito na dalawa na to. So they have a very good history and of course they have very good teams also.
Iba na ngayon na buong rivalry between Barangay Ginebra at Talk and Text Phone Pals. Of course, sugatan po itong ating defending champions ng Barangay Ginebra dahil na hindi pa naglalaro. Ito si Mark Agiwa at si Eric Meg, pero hindi naging hadlang yon sa kanilang unang panalo na nakuha nila laban sa Red Bull. Talk and Text Phone Pals naman po, smarting from a loss dun sa Dumaguete against the Pure Foods TJ Giants at gusto nilang bumawi dito sa laro against the defending champions. Simula na po ng laro natin, 2-all. RV Carry kick out pass to Jimmy Alapag. Alapag using the Edeo Campus 3, tuloy-tuloy, gumamit pa ng kaliwa. Jimmy Alapag mukhang agresibo dito, gustong bumawi from that performance sa Dumaguete.
Very cold game para kay Jimmy in Dumaguete. Only 2 points that came in 1 quarter. Of course, nasaktan siya doon sa 4th quarter. But nonetheless, a down game para kay Jimmy Alapag, only scoring 2 points on a very poor shooting from the field.
Surprise starter para kay Coach Joey Chico. Paul Artadi gives it to Sunday Salvacion for the TM Tourist. Mainit na simula para kay Sunday Salvacion.
But that's what you expect from Paul Artadi. He's going to drive the lanes and cause some difficulties on the defense and find the open shooters from the outside.
Ito naman, tumatakbo si JJ Helterbrand. Binigay kay Artadi. Good pass and good finish. Ang ganda kagad ng teamwork between JJ Helterbrand and Paul Artadi.
Paul Artadi had a good game nung una niyang laro para sa Barangay Ginebra. Dito sa ating laro, he's responsible for all the 7 points. 4 na puntos sa kanya, tapos yung isa naman na puntos galing sa kanyang assist.
Ito, may tulak. And an offensive foul. Were won by these two teams at ilang beses sila nagharap rin doon sa semifinals nung nakaraang Philippine Cup. Kung saan nanalo Barangay Ginebra. Ito na naman, Billy Mamaril giving Ginebra a 5-point lead maaga. Naratsada dito ng Barangay Ginebra. Gandang pasa dito para kay Harvey Carey. Nakompleto yan ni Harvey Carey. May foul pa na nakita si referee Richard Babak. Kasama niya dyan referee Peter Palaw at referee Joey Calungkade. Let's see this again. Good setup job. Nice strong move coming from Harvey Carey.
Well, obviously in the practice, ito si Jimmy Alapag noticed his poor performance the game before that, making up for that poor performance thus far.
A miss by Renren Ritualo. Agawa ng bola napunta kay Yancy De Ocampo starting in the place of Asi Taolava. De Ocampo against Mamaril. Fades away. Masyado maikli. Rebound pa ni Helterbrand. Nagmamadali. Pero nakita niya puro nakaasul ang sumalubong sa kanya. Nice screen by Billy Mamaril. Nice pick and roll play. Fade away naman ni Mamaril. Masyado malakas. Battle for the boards. May loose ball foul na tinawag si referee Joey Calungkade against Don Aliado.
Well, we mentioned the teams that we're having right now na dati na sila magkakilala at maganda na yung mga laban nila. But different circumstances, Richard, sa araw na to because Ginebra on one hand looking for a different set of heroes. Dalawa lang nga si Menk at saka si Kagiwa. On the other hand, itong Talk and Text, titingnan nila kung kaya na nila mag-gel when now they have all their bullets together.
That's
yung mga
correct.
nawala sa RPD, nandito na ulit. And of course, they played very well in the last conference without those guys.
On paper, mukhang invincible nga itong Talk and Text Phone Pals. Kaya nga lang, nakita na doon na pwede palang matalo itong Talk and Text Phone Pals. Pinakita yun ng Pure Foods TJ Giants. As ito si Renren Ritualo has 3 points already in the ball game. Coming off monster ball game doon sa Dumaguete.
He was shooting the lights out from outside. Renren Ritualo, doesn't matter kung dito sa Maynila o sa Dumaguete. Ganda pa rin ang shooting sa labas.
Artadi guarded by Ritualo. And may tinawag na foul dito. Si referee Babak. Pinagtaka nitong si Renren Ritualo. Here's Billy Mamaril against Yancy De Ocampo. Kick out pass to Artadi. 6 to shoot para sa Barangay Ginebra. Pihit niya, binigay kay Mamaril. Mamaril, pinumpleto yung play. So 4 points para kay Billy Mamaril.
And unselfishness on the part of Barangay Ginebra. 4 na assist na yan out of their 7 field goals that they've had so far, 8 field goals.
Well, yun ang maganda for Barangay Ginebra. Even in their first outing, they had 24 assists against the 14 of Red Bull. So teamwork ang nagiging susi dito para sa Barangay Ginebra. Like this teamwork right here. At nakumpleto ni Rafi Rivas. And Ginebra is off and running. This combination.
You know, it seems undoubted that these two guys are the cream of the crop when it comes to the point guards in the past 2 years.
Alright, a miss coming off a timeout para sa Token Test. Ito na naman, fast break play. Wala. Second servings para dito kay Rafi Rivas.
But the guards of Barangay Ginebra doing their job, finding the open man. Meron na silang 5 assists between Artadi and Helterbrand.
Retwalo losing the leather. Alam mo, si Paul Artadi nagpa-sub kaagad no, after that last play. And we'll try to get a report on that. Pinalitan siya ni Ronald Tubid. Ito si Yancy De Ocampo. De Ocampo looking for Renan Retwalo. Handoff play does not materialize. Ito na ngayon, handoff kay Harvey Gary. Yancy De Ocampo, soft jumper is good.
Looking at both lineups, pag titingnan mo yung Token Tex, they're much heftier, bigger squad. On the other side, Barangay Ginebra, mas mabibilis, gagamitin nila yung ligsin nila to overcome the height deficiency na meron nila.
Ito naman, 15-foot jumper ni Billy Mamaril. Friendly bounce para dito kay Billy Mamaril. 6 points para kay Billy.
And Billy Mamaril, recipient of many good passes from the guards.
Aliado loses the leather at ang bilis naman na nakakuha dito ni JJ Helterbrand. Binigay pa kay Rafi Rivas. Unselfish play. I wish you were like that when you were playing and I was trailing behind you.
And you know what happens? It always hits my foot and it goes to the outside. At saka hindi ka mahabol eh. Tagal mo eh.
Bakit? Papagod lang. Hey, bumangga ito si Harvey Gary. Nakakuha naman ni Yancy De Ocampo. Well, Yancy De Ocampo hitting his stride from the outside. 4 points kagad para kay Yancy De Ocampo.
Well, a little bit of concern para kay Coach Derek Pomaren because the team has already given up 20 points and still 5 minutes and a half to go.
And a miss by JJ Helterbrand. Most of those points fast break plays pa. Ito naman si Jimmy Alapag. Stops and pops. Hits that TNT dress. Okay, puts Token Tex.
Well, as he started in that game, kita natin yan, he's coming off the bench. Maybe ito si Coach Derek just changing up the lineup para looking for the perfect combination. And with the lineup that he has, it seems that it's going to take a couple of games before he finds that magic combination to maximize the talent they have in this team.
Yun na nga, and that the players play a lot together. At ito ngayon, Don Belbelano against Johnny Abarientos. Pinasok na rin po. Jay Wash. They want to go to Asita Olava na binabantayan naman ni Gilbert Lau. And Asita Olava hits his first attempt. So that would boost the confidence of Asita Olava. Pinangka niya agad si Gilbert Lau. Here's Ronald Tubid against Retwalo. Ito naman yung matchup na gusto ng Ginebra. You know, and the player and the coaches very fast to recognize yung mga matchups na they feel that they have the advantage in. Kanina kay Asita Olava, ngayon naman dito kay Ronald Tubid.
Well, Ronald Tubid, he knows that he can post up. Ito si Renan Retwalo. Of course, Renan, excellent offensive player, one of the best. But on defense, there are some players that can take advantage of his deficiencies defensively.
Yun na nga, hindi naman nakilala. Okay, di nakilala si Renan for his defense. Kaya naman ito, mas makulit dumepensa. Cardona ang pinasok. Kanina, nasabi natin, si Artadi, nagpa-sub kagad. Meron raw pala siyang may cold. So, a bit under the weather. That's why medyo nahihirapan huminga. So, nagpapalit muna siya.
Tsaka yung mga nanonood sa atin, patuloy yung pagulan. Kailangan, iwas lang. Tingnan nyo si Paul Artadi, sinipon na dahil sa patuloy ng pagulan.
Yan, oo. Ang ganda rin matchup na to. Cardona and Ronald Tubid. Alam niyo naman, may history rin yung dalawang yan.
Best friends.
Oo. Here's Jay Washington against Rafi Rivas. Have to kick it out. Don Belbelano for 3. Bang! TM3 para kay Don Belbelano. And it's only a 2-point lead para sa Barangay Ginebra.
After that lull that we have, itong Token Tex have come back after that timeout. Courtesy of their outside shot and of course, Asi umambag din.
Yun ang maganda no? Even if the starters hindi gumana, tignan mo naman tong 5 nasa floor ngayon. para sa Toketex Phonepals. The guys coming off the bench.
And obviously, Richard, this will be their advantage, Toketex, when they face most of the teams because of that bench depth na nararamdaman ngayon nitong Barangay Ginebra.
Kumbaga kahit yung starters makapagsabayan sa Toketex, pag nagpalitan na ng tao, Toketex sa kanila hindi bababa yung level of play. Ito, nabulabog si Cardona. Ito si Ronald Tubid. Meron pa pong 8 seconds na natitira sa shot clock ng Ginebra. Sunday Salvacion, tightly guarded by Harry Vicari. Nagkaroon ng switch. A looper of a shot. Agawa ng bola. Napunta kay loose ball foul na nakita sa referee Joey Kalungkagin against Asi Taolava. Asi Taolava was ready to walk down court pero napigilan siya. Okay, unang foul lamang yan para kay Asi Taolava. Meron na lamang po tayong 3 minutes and 40 seconds na natitira dito sa ating first quarter. Nagtataka kayo, ang bilis naman talaga ng laro. Aba, kung kami mabagal magsalita dito, may iwanan kami ng mga nangyayari dito. Kaya pati si Jason, kailangan kung magsasalita ka, kailangan mabilis na.
Problema, yung tenga ko, hindi ka nung kabilis, Richard. Hindi kita naintindihan. Pakiulit naman, oh.
Huwag na, practice lang yun. Ayan na po kasi dahil bago nga rules natin sa PBA, talaga mang bumilis dito. Action, ang bilis na ng pagkakaagaw dito ni Johnny Abarientos. Johnny Abarientos nagmamadali. Nakita si Ronald Tubid, TN press on the way para kay Ronald Tubid.
Johnny Abarientos, the league's all-time steals leader, adds another steal to that. Tapos dinatagdagan niya rin yung mga assist niya.
Here's Don Belbelano, sumugod na, harang pa ni Taolava. Mabuti na lang, umiwas dun si Taolava.
But defensively, yung Barangay Ginebra, all of them had their backs turned to the ball. Kailangan naka-open up ka para kita mo yung tao mo, kita mo rin yung bola.
Johnny Barrientos, no? Siya po ang ating league all-time steals leader. Uy, baksak doon si Ronald Tubid, ha? Bumangga siya kay Asi Taolava.
Alam mo, Richard, that's a little bit of payback because 2 plays ago, dumrive ito si Ronald Tubid.
Si Ronald Tubid, sinasabi pa ni Asi, tinamaan daw siya kanina rin, sa kisser. Ronald Tubid, buti na lang, taong bato rin to. Ang sanay na siyang nagaganyan. Okay, palitan po ulit ng tao dito. JJ Helterbrand, a brief rest lamang po. Ang kanyang nakuha, balik sa aksyon.
And you can see Coach Jongy Chico making sure that his players are all fresh on the floor. Kasi alam niya, malalim ang kalaban. Kailangan yung mga players niya nandyan, hindi pagod.
You know, if you get a shot like that from Asi Taolava, guards will think twice about entering the shaded lane. Once again, statement foul rin yun, no? Ito na ngayon against Gilbert Lau, pero masyado malayo dito si Asi Taolava. Pick and roll play, left-handed layup is good. Alam mo, Asi Taolava, mga all business dito dahil nga back in Dumaguete, he only had 5 points in 23 minutes of action.
So just a point away because he's already had 4 and yung mga drive niya with authority niya ginagawa.
Helterbrand to Holper, bago pasok rin po. Holper makes his move against Jay Wash, short. Nakikipagtakbuhan dito ang Toketex Phonepals. Cardona inside to Jay Washington. Kinabayo nitong si Mike Holper, pero ang bola pupunta sa Barangay Ginebra. Okay, so with approaching the 2-minute mark dito sa ating first quarter, 27-24, lamang pa rin ang Ginebra. Grabe na po ang action natin dito. Jay Aquino, rookie also, pinasok na ni Coach Jongy Chico. Aquino against Aljamal, his fellow rookie. Tubid, spots up for 3, no. Rebound to Asi Taolava. Belano, sinulubong ni Helterbrand. Belano, dire-diretso goes baseline, napigilan. They want to go to this matchup naman. Washington against Holper. Aljamal, 10 seconds sa shot clock ng Toketex. Inside pass, anticipated by Ronald Tubid. Helterbrand does not use the screen. Ang ganda ng pasa sa ilalim na bitawan lang ni Mike Holper.
You know, it seems that to see Helterbrand pag may nakikita nung defender niya yung screen, so much pressure is put on that defender. Kaya iwan na iwan kanina.
Quick jumper here by Jay Wash. Wala, pero good offensive rebound by Aljamal. Pasa niya para kay Asi Taolava. Wala, si Asi naman ang bubaksak ngayon. Taken down by Gilbert Lau.
Well, we can see a couple of things dito pala sa first quarter. Una, there's a lot of physicality na makikita natin sa laro nito. Pangalawa,
Cardona against Makapagal. Cardona fades away. Supalpal. Isa pa. It's good for Macma Cardona.
You know, Macma Cardona, maraming beses nakikita natin yan, nasusupalpal, but he has that ability to take that shot right after getting blocked and making the shot.
You have to learn how to neglect the crowd no? Because it's all part of the great game pag nasusupalpal ka. Ronald Tubid for 3. Oh, may technical foul against Macma Cardona. Alam mo, sinabi na nga po natin may history between Ronald Tubid and Macma Cardona.
So right now, ano na ba nakuha ni Ronald Tubid? Isang siko galing kay Asi Taulava, tsaka isang paa mula kay Macma Cardona.
Ronald Tubid used to be the most hated player ng Barangay Ginebra. From the most hated, now is one of the most loved ng Barangay Ginebra.
But he continues to be the most hated, or not one of the more loved players of all the opposing teams.
So, okay, so ito na ngayon si JJ Helterbrand. 30 seconds remaining in our opening period. Mark Makapagal. Back to Tubid against Cardona. Tingnan naman natin mangyayari dito. One fake. Take out pass. Makapagal shoots a 3. No. 18 seconds remaining. Ito na ngayon si Macma Cardona. Cardona looking for Asi Taulava sa poste against Lau. Spins to the baseline. You know, the double team should come earlier, no? Against pag si Asi Taulava, pumoste dito kay Gilbert Lau.
Well, that time around, maybe itong Barangay Ginebra still willing to give up that foul pa because they're still not in penalty. But since we're in the last 2 minutes, isa na lang, free throw na itong talk and text.
Here's Don Belano against Helterbrand. 5 seconds to shoot. Belano. Uy! Hindi naman clothesline, pero na shoulder block itong si JJ Helterbrand. First foul. Talk and text looking for the tying basket or even the lead dito sa last play na to. 1.7 seconds remaining. Washington launches it up. Yes! TM to the rest.
Kasi nga pag-adjust din sa style ng laro ko, mas magiging physical siguro yung matchup namin daw ni Tubid. Kasi master ko naman sa court, siguro papakita ko lang kung anong ginawa ko. Grabe siguro baka mag-spark kami dalawa. Kaya umanda na sila. Ako, I'm always ready to. Sino tatapat sa akin to. Kahit si Asi pa.
Tinigil muna ng ating table officials yung action. Some clarifications before we begin itong ating second quarter. Ato si nagpalit na kasi no si Maki Escalona and JJ Helterbrand. Okay, parang lahat ng tao nagmamadali.
And look at Barangay Ginebra with Maki Escalona coming in as we look at the field goal. Napakataas Richard, 62 and 53. Obviously, the Phonepals biglang uminit nung huli. But itong Barangay Ginebra, 4 na gwardiya na nagamit nila sa larong ito. They started out with ito si JJ Helterbrand. Pagkatapos nun, nakita rin natin maganda nilaro ni Paul Artadi. Then of course, Johnny, tapos ito na, their new rookies also in.
Alright. All point naman ngayon, bumangga kay Asi, kicks it out to Tubid. Okay, bola raw, pupunta sa mga naka-asul, Talk and Text Phonepals. Don Belano, ginugulo ka agad itong si Maki Escalona. Jay Washington instructing Mac where to go. Could not give the ball to Asi Taulava. He makes his move now, he gives it to Asi. Wala jumper, wala. Rebound to Mike Holford. Quick outlet pass. Ay, ito ngayon. Maki Escalona ang tapang na galaw. And maybe, sumobra sa tapang. Ito naman, Don Belano, matapang na galaw rin. Pero different result.
Well, different person guarding them as well. Maki Escalona had to go up against Asi Taulava. On the other side, Don Bell taking advantage na nahulog ito si Maki Escalona.
Mark Makapagal. Oh, offensive foul. Winave off yan ni referee Joy Kalongkagin. It's an offensive foul on Billy Mamarin. Mark Makapagal.
But you can see the confidence of Mark Makapagal still there. Maganda yung pinakita niya nung unang laro ng Barangay Ginebra where he actually got best player of the game honors.
Okay, agawan ng bola. Kanino mapupunta? Sinabi nga ba, dapat bigyan tagi-tagisang bola itong mga to. May jump ball na tinawag. Si dispute this via jump ball. Won by Aljamal pa rin. And Aljamal twists and turns. Wala pa rin yung kanyang tira. Pollard Daddy bumalik na rin sa ballgame. Artadi, ginamit lang yung screen ni Rios. Dire-diretso. Akala ko ba may sipon to?
But you know, with Pollard Daddy, once he goes right and he's got that much steam, mahirap nang sabayan yan because of the quickness that he inherently has, rather.
Aljamal goes baseline. Nasa raduhan. Decides to shoot. Wala pa rin. Artadi nagmamadali. Artadi leading the break. Tumakapagal. Pumihit na wala yung bola. At mananatili sa Barangay Ginebra.
Now Yusuf Aljamal, a couple of tough shots na tinira niya. Yung dalawa na yun. A little bit of a forced shot. But Pollard Daddy, pagbalik, kita mo yung pace, Richard. Ang bilis kaagad.
That's right. Billy Mamaril. Helterbrand against Belano. Anigyan ulit ng screen ni Mamaril. Hindi. Handoff na lang kay Artadi. Artadi against Cardona. Yung pasa niya intended for Rafi Leaves. Hindi lang nasa low.
The high energy level nonetheless, Barangay, ang pinapakita ng Barangay Ginebra. Especially when they have this two-guard lineup.
Here's si Taolava. Taolava leans in. Wala pa rin. Tip in by Jay Washington is good. 5 points for Jay Wash.
And one of the things that Talking Tex did not do well in the loss against Pure Foods was rebounding.
Yes.
Jay Washington, at least ito, maambag na sa offensive rebound.
Mark Makapagal, TN3. Coming from Mark Makapagal. Mainit pa rin itong mamang to.
First time around, is TM3 na nullify ngayong pagkakataon na ito. Wala nang kailangan na screen para sa kanya.
Dapat dalawa na yun no? na nullify lang siya. Cardona pumihit. Teardrop is good. Okay, it's now a 2-point lead para sa TNT Phonepals. Under 9 minutes na ditira sa ating first half. Pace of the game somewhat slowed down. Pero sandali lamang po yan. Mamaya takbuhan na naman po sigurado. Ito na si JJ Helderbrand. TM3, wala. Mark Makapagal, 4-3. No, offline. Wrong rebound goes to Don Belbelano. May push it up. Cardona. Taksak si Artadi. Cardona with a floater. Cardona, nag-iinip na uli. Parang nung katulad nung wala pa yung mga national team players taking charge.
Remember, he was the best player of the conference in the just concluded conference. At ito, pinapakita niya nga. At tanong nga dito sa Talking Text, paano magsasabay ito si Cardona at the rest of the guys that came back from the Philippine team.
Another stop para sa Phonepals. So ito ngayon si Don Belbelano. Don't be surprised if they look for Cardona. Mainit na mainit dito si Mac Cardona. Taolava dancing inside. He gets the basket. Plus a foul. At si Asi Taolava mukhang natuhuran pa. He's holding on to his right thigh.
And that's the same thigh that's actually taped sa larong ito.
Asi completing that 3-point play. Right now, it's a 7-point lead for the Phonepals. Under 8 minutes remaining.
And you know, Richard, itong second unit na pumasok para sa Talking Text, really giving their team a lift. Ito yung humabol ang team na responsible para sa habol nila. Tapos ngayon, naka-erect pa sila ng 7-point lead.
Hindi mo na nga nakita ng matagal sila Jimmy Alapag at Renren Rinwalo. Desperation 3, wala para kay JJ Helterbrand. And Talking Text Phonepals doing a good job controlling the boards.
Ito yung sinasabi natin. Kita mo naman ang bench scoring. 25-11. The bench of the Phonepals more than doubling the bench points of the Gin Kings.
And of course, talaga yung lugi ka. If you have guys like Asi Taolava, Mac Cardona, Don Belbelano coming off the bench, and Jay Washington. Ako talagang dehado ka pagdating sa bench scoring. Helterbrand, ginulo ni Belano, naagaw yung bola, makukumpleto ni Mac Cardona. Cardona, sasalubugin ni Tubid. Cardona, dire-diretso, baksak si Tubid. So what's new? Cardona versus Tubid. Okay, unang. Oh, Mac Cardona missing his first. Palitan ulit ang tao. Yan si De Ocampo started for the Phonepals. At saka si Harvey Carey, pumasok na rin. 6 points already for Macma Cardona. Make that 7 for Captain Hook. So unti-unting lumalayo dito itong Talk and Text Phonepals.
And you know, Ginebra has to be very careful because obviously momentum is on the side of Talk and Text, and pagdating sa half court yung Talk and Text kumakamada.
Pero big TN3 para kay Ronald Tubid. Meron na siyang 10 puntos dito sa ating laro.
Almost single-handedly carrying the load for the bench of Barangay Ginebra. Itong si Ronald Tubid.
Jay Washington against Rafi Rivas. He goes inside, creates space, wala pa rin, tapigan ng bola, napunta kay Belano, he shoots it, gets the bucket. And Belano, meron na rin 9 na puntos.
We talked about rebounding, which was a deficiency para sa Talk and Text nung natalo sila against Pure Foods. Sa larong ito, already 19 rebounds para sa Talk and Text, 12 lang para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Wow, so talagang yun ang pinag-usapan sigurado nila after that defeat against the Pure Foods PJ Giants. Here's the familiar matchup. Hit ni Ronald Tubid. He gets another bucket. At sabay titig pa dito kay Macma Cardona. 12 puntos para kay Ronald Tubid. Ayan, sparks again between Cardona and Tubid.
It's always nice to have that guy that can push you to a higher level. Nakikita natin doon dalawa. Gumaganda lalo yung laro nila. It really gets the best out of you.
Yes, aside from the physicality, no? Talagang tinataas mo yung level ng laro mo. Ito naman, fast break for Barangay Ginebra. Helter Brad, kinapitan. Taken down by Don Belano. Alam mo, kailangan talaga matibay-tibay ang katawan mo. Ngayon dito sa PBA, ngayon ako talaga tuwang-tuwa at hindi na ako naglalaro.
Kasi ganun din naman, di ka naman nasasaktan eh.
Yun na nga. Kunyari lang yun. Gilbert Lau. Pinasok ulit ni Coach John Wichigo. Uy, mintis rin doon si JJ Helterbrand. 4-point lead for the Phonepals. 43-39. Washington, natapikan ni Billy Mamaril. Merong 11 seconds na titira sa shot clock dito ng Phonepals. Eto na, Jimmy Alapag. After long rest, binalik na ni Coach Derek Pumarin. Dire-diretso si Cardona. Binigay kay Alapag. Libre-libre. But this time,
And you know, Macma Cardona has really done a lot of havoc. Nakita natin siya, pumupunto siya. Pero marami rin siyang ginagawang magandang assist.
yun na nga doon no? Yun ang maturity sa laro ni Macma Cardona. Ito naman, Lau, left-handed layup, no good. So, context naman ang tumatakbo to Jay Washington, hindi lang nakompleto. Pero ito na si Macma Cardona, sila na naman dalawa ni Tubid. Jay Washington, this time from the perimeter, too strong. Lead pass to Ronald Tubid, hinahabol ni Alapag, and deliberate foul. Called against Jimmy Alapag. And Ronald Tubid has absorbed mga hard fouls. Just wanted to stop itong si Ronald Tubid from scoring on that layup, pero nag-backfire pa ngayon dahil na deliberate foul. Ito, 2 free throws plus ball possession. 13 points for Mr. Fearless.
And you know, just to add to the point that he's gotten a lot of cheap points. He's been to the line 7 times sa larong ito. That's yung team niya, 12 beses lang napunta. So, para siyang big man. Siya yung lagi nasa free throw line.
Pollard Taddy back in the ball game. Puposi na naman si Ronald Tubid against Macma Cardona. Tignan wala yung bola. Plenty of time, 10 seconds para sa Ginebra. Billy Mamaril, top of the key. Decides to shoot. And bola, makakukuha dito ni Macma Cardona. Bumalik dito kay Billy Mamaril. Ball Artadi, back to Mamaril. Hand off to Artadi. And dyan siya nakaputos kanina. Same play.
And that's a good job by the coaching staff of realizing the strength of Paul Artadi. Just a simple handoff.
On the Ginebra Kings and Dan Aquino on Talk and Text. Back to you, Richard.
Yan, abangan niyo po yan ha. Pinagbibigyan namin ngayon ng mga fans. Dahil alam namin, matatalino ang fans ng PBA.
Pero huwag niyo masyadong gagalingan dahil mawawala kami ng trabaho.
Huwag lang kayo mag-anchor. Huwag lang kayo mag-anchor. Panalysis, wala.
Para naman ako.
Uy! Ito na naman. Ronald Tubid, you know, it's been the warrior connection for Barangay Ginebra. Ang nagbalik sa kanila, 16 points for Ronald Tubid. Talking about Ronald Tubid and Paul Artadi, of course. Dati pong mga manlalaro ng UE Red Warriors. And just like that, tabla na po ang ating ball game. Pero balik dito sa talk and text ang bola. Ginebra Cardona, makabawi kaya siya kay Ronald Tubid. Ito na ngayon, he makes his move. Oh, pasok! And may nakabawi nga. May foul pa na nakakuha mula kay Ronald Tubid.
You know, it seems mano a mano ang laban nitong dalawa.
Yes.
Ano,
Pero pang sweet nothings after the shot, eh, no? Whether it's a small glance, konting titig, or just a word.
Oo.
No? So talagang nakakataas ang level.
At sigurado dyan, pag nakikita mo, when you look at their game, it seems ang matatalo dyan, inistalo lang ang labanan nitong dalawa na to because they're both very talented at magaling rin sila manginis.
Oo, yun na nga. Tubid. Tulaw. Pinangga ni Taolaba. Kick out pass to Artadi. They go to the post. Mamaril. Bumihit. Kumalot. Wala. Gawa ng bola. Napunta pa kay Alapag. Jimmy Alapag. Cardona. Oh! And Cardona. Before he could go up, napigilan na ni Paul Artadi.
And you can see the difference on that fast break. Jimmy realizing that Macmac is a type of player on the fast break that would rather dribble than go for the layup rather than take the assist tapos isang hakbang layup. Kaya itong pagkakataon na to, mas maaga niya binigay. Alala mo, about 3 plays ago, he gave it too late. Itong si Cardona not as comfortable.
You want him to create his own momentum.
Gusto niya, ang buwelo niya kasi yung dribble eh.
Going towards the basket. May 11 points na rin pala. Make that 12 itong si Ginebra Cardona. So, back to a 5-point lead para sa Talk and Text Phonepals. Artadi ngayon. Inigot nila yung bola. Tubid for 3. No. Jimmy Alapag looking down court. Nakita niya si Taolaba. Natapikan ni Artadi. Taolaba is hacked by Paul Artadi. And si Paul Artadi, penalty na po itong Barangay Ginebra. Paul Artadi getting his second personal.
Tale of 2 quarters. In the first quarter, it was Talk and Text who got into penalty quite early. Ito naman, Barangay Ginebra naman ang nag-penalty. Napapansin natin, Richard, itong konferensya na to, not too many times that we see teams get into penalty. Usually, it's 1 quarter that they do so. At yung quarter na yun, dikit-dikit yung mga foul na binibigay nila.
Wala, yung pangalawang free throw. Paul Artadi ngayon, binigay kay Rafi Rivas. Nag-aabol pa rin po ng 5 puntos dito ang Barangay Ginebra. Lau. Habang guarded by Ronald Retualo na pinalitan na muna si Cardona. 6 to shoot para sa Barangay Ginebra. Lau makes his move. He goes baseline, pumihit, walang mapuntahan, tinira na, pumasok! So 3 points para dito kay Gilbert Lau. Very happy na pumasok yung tira.
Well, pati si Asi, nagulat rin. Obviously, he didn't expect Gilbert Lau to try to attack him defensively.
Nice pass coming from Jimmy Alapag underneath to Harvey Carey. 4 points for Harvey Carey. Lahat ng 4 na puntos yun coming of an assist from Jimmy Alapag.
But that's where he makes his living. He's around the basket, shoots a very high percentage, and all you have to do is remain active at makikita ka ni Jimmy Alapag.
You know, Ginebra's running this high screens, tapos yung handoff. They're challenging itong mga guards ng Talk and Text to fight off that handoff. They've been very successful dahil nga nakadalawa incursions na itong si Paul Artadi.
I remember what they did last year in the All-Filipino in the semifinals. Ganyan din ginawa nila, Richard.
TM3 from Mark Macapagal, 6 points for this hot shot from San Sebastian.
Naalala mo yung semifinals na yun, they ran a lot of screen rolls until napagod yung mga gwardiya ng Talk and Text, and they also ran a lot of handoffs kasi screen roll.
Hindi nakakapitan dito ni Mark Macapagal yung bola. Good break para sa Talk and Text Phonepals. A brief rest para dito kay Ginebra Cardona. Renren Etualo goes back to the bench. Cardona to Alapag. They go back to si Taolaba. Taolaba. Binabangga si Lau, inaatrasan. Ang ganda naman ng pihit towards the baseline. Everything but the basket. Under a minute remaining. Panabla dito para sa Barangay Ginebra or even the lead. Paul Artadi. Reeves, another handoff to Mark Makapagal. This time it's short. Offensive rebound by Lau.
What a lift ang binigay ito si Gilbert Lau. Obviously, he has 3 points. He attacked Asi just a play ago. Ngayon naman, offensive rebound. Gets a foul mula kay Jimmy Alapag. And it's the third of Jimmy. Tapos may free throw pa siya.
Oo nga, alam mo to si Lau talaga, he will get his minutes dahil nga wala yung Eric Meng. And all is expected of him is just to get those rebounds and defend at the post. Pero masyadong malakas itong tira nito ni Gilbert Lau. Mike Hopper pumasok na rin. Rafi Rivas, pagpapahingay na ni Coach Jong Wichiko. .30 seconds remaining sa first half. Alapag, Aliado back in the ball game. Cardona against Artadi. Down they go to Harvey Carey and he bounces it off dun sa katawan ni Gilbert Lau. 8 seconds na titira sa shot clock dito ng Talk and Text. And may 30-second timeout na tinawag dito si Coach Derek Pumaren. Siyempre, ayaw nila sayangin itong last 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. First game po natin, nanalo po ang Red Bull 86-75. Junti Valenzuela was the best player in that ball game. Ito, diretso ang laro dito. Makapagal to Sunday Salvacion. Wala yung kanyang layup. 2 seconds remaining. Cardona. Abutan na yan. Ginebra. And this time, Asi Taulava will start para dito sa Talk and Text Phonepals. A different starting unit also para dito kay Coach John Wichiko as Makapagal is starting.
But you look at the Talk and Text Phonepals, they're going with the guys that really helped them make that, build that lead in the second quarter. Ito si Cardona at saka si Asi Taulava.
And you know, doon sa analysis natin kanina.
Ayoko nang pag-usapan yun. Masyadong magagaling yung mga yun, ha?
Oo nga, sinasabi niya. Big lineup. Ito, big lineup rin to for the Phonepals. You have Aliado, Taulava, and Harvey Carey. But, yun lang ako, medyo nagdi-disagree lang ako. It slows down the game of the Phonepals because itong mga big men naman ng Talk and Text can really finish off the break.
And of course, Asi really worked on that, especially when he was out with the national team. You can see him running up and down the court. Asi realizes if he wants to get cheap points, especially with the new rules,
yes,
that's the way to get easy points. Out-sprint your opponent to the basket.
You know, nakikita na nga natin adjustment ng mga teams with these new rules. Bira na lang natin nakikita talaga yung mga half-court sets, no? Pag kailangan na lang talaga. Otherwise, you see teams off and running, such as Talk and Text Phonepals in display. Jimmy Alapag, bang! TNT para dito kay Mighty Mouse, Jimmy Alapag.
You know, if you're defending Jimmy, hindi mo alam kung ano gagawin mo. If you stay up on him on that fast break, he's gonna blow by you and give an assist. Pag hindi mo naman i-respeto yung 3-point shot, titirahan ka, parang ganun.
Bawi naman itong si Sunday Salvacion with a TF dress. So talagang tit for tat. Itong dalawang teams na to. Cardona. Ang ganda naman ng pick and roll play between Cardona and Don Aliado. Textbook pick and roll.
Richard, kung kanina nakita natin yung connection ng Warrior connection, yun naman, mga Archer connection.
Yan. At ito, niyakap na ni Cardona itong si Mark Makapagal as he was cutting towards the basket. Another miss para sa Barangay Ginebra. Lead pass to Asi Taulava. But good defense on the part of Billy Mamaril. Counter fast break para sa Barangay Ginebra. No look pass to Sunday Salvacion.
Good strong finish on the part of Sunday Salvacion. Hit that three-pointer just a while back. That time around challenging the defense of Don Aliado.
Here's Jimmy Alapag. Jimmy Alapag. Almost the same play that they ran yung Ginebra runs for Paul Artadi. And the rebound goes to Don Aliado. And as you said, noon na halftime break, ito yung stat na kontrolado ng Talk and Text Phonepals, rebounding. And they got killed in Dumaguete, especially in the offensive boards. They only had 14 as to the 24. Let me double check that.
Pero sa larong ito, Richard, doon naman sila bumabawi dito
Yes.
sa Barangay Ginebra. And they should, because they're a much bigger team and you look at the lineup that they have, a lot of rebounders on the floor para dito sa Talking Text.
As he completes that play, meron pang foul. Game in Dumaguete, Purefoods actually had 32 offensive rebounds as compared to only 22 sa Talking Text.
Both very high numbers, but the Talking Text giving up a total of 67 rebounds to Purefoods.
Oo.
Hindi mo madalas makikita yan, ganyan kadaming binibigay na rebound. Yung 67 tsaka yung 32, malalaki yun.
Yun. Rebound here by Asi Taulava. Don Aliado, tinamaan sa mukha, slow in getting down. Pero nandito si Harvey Carey. Harvey Carey, yes! And this is what we're talking about, the big guys finishing the break para sa Talking Text Phonepals.
Who has ended up good friends with some of his fans. In fact, usually daw after na game, nagmumerienda sila or nagkakape. And syempre, si Mac ang nanglilibre. Tingnan nyo naman talaga ang nagagawa ng mga fans para sa kanilang mga PBA idols. Kaya na lang iba ang pagsasalamat ng mga players na to. Richard?
Si Mac nanlilibre. Ewan ko lang ha, pero malamang nga.
Papadouble check natin yan ha, para sigurado tayo.
Baka naman sinabi lang niya yun. Tanungin nga natin yung fans. Okay, speaking of Mac, eto na si Mac. Binigay kay Asi Taulava. Taulava, too strong. Don Aliado is there for the putback.
Second chance points again coming para dito sa Talking Text. Kanina nakita natin, binanggit mo na nga, offensive rebound na naman na nakita natin.
Here's a handoff to Sunday Salvacion. Artadi kicks it out. Makapagal shoots a three. This time it's short. And the ball will stay with Barangay Ginebra. Gilbert Lau papasok na ulit para dito kay Billy Mamaril. Baseline inbound para sa Barangay Ginebra. Rafi Rivas. Artadi setting up. Mark Makapagal, sumugod kalaban si Cardona. Mintis ang kanyang layup. Outlet pass. Macma Cardona, dire-diretso. Binigay kay Alapag. Good closeout para kay Paul Artadi. Cardona. He goes inside. Naharangan ni Makapagal. And look at that wrestling match going up between Cardona and Makapagal. Ito naman, si Lau naman ang binangga. And talagang grabe, no? Kada pasok mo talaga sa loob, you can't blame guys for shooting a lot of threes this conference. Every time na sumubok kang pumasok na sa loob,
Bibigyan kang medalya.
Oo.
Pero mapapabilib ka dito kay Mac dahil hindi naman kalakihan ng katawan, pero willing talaga siya i-sacrifice yung katawan niya just to score 2 points.
Yes, that's correct. Meron pa 9 seconds shot clock dito ng Talking Text. Jimmy Alapag, fade away, Mintis. Paul Artadi, nagmamadali na naman. Paul Artadi, binigay kay Makapagal. Makapagal, back to Artadi. They lose the leather. Fast break play para sa Talking Text. Naku, yung bounce pass. Nag-alangan si Harvey Carey at si Mac Cardona. Kanino mo ba pinapasa yan?
Magkatabi kasi yung dalawa kaya ito, both of them looked at each other.
Rafi Rivas. To Paul Artadi. Artadi to Makapagal. Makapagal shoots a three. Short again. Long rebound. Goes to Alapag. Lead pass to Macma Cardona. Cardona. Aliado naman ang sumugod. Aliado left-handed layup is good.
The biggest lead of the ball game already para sa Talking Text. Itong unit nila na to, a lot of energy. They're getting a lot of rebounds. And their size and their speed.
That's correct. Sunday Salvacion with a leaner. Wala. Alapag. Goes to Harvey Carey. Binangga ni Sunday na wala. Pero si Asi Taulava sinakyan ng dalawang player ng Ginebra. And Asi Taulava will troop to the line. That was a nice feature na Asi Taulava at the half. Pinag-uusapan itong new look. Itong si Asi Taulava. First free throw is short. Inspired by the movie 300 ang look ngayon ni Asi Taulava.
Mukhang bootleg yung nakuha niya dahil hindi masyadong yung sa 300 mas maganda ng konti.
Buti nga hindi niya inay doon sa Lord of the Rings. Mas mahirap kayahin yun.
Kay Gandalf?
Si Gollum.
Si Gollum?
Oh. Alright, may 30-second timeout na ang tinawag dito ang Barangay Ginebra Kings. Kanina nga, meron tayong well, mamaya, papakita natin. Meron kasi tayong mga basketbalita, pero mamaya na natin yan pag-uusapan. Dahil, dahil ito, start na ulit ng ating ball game. Polar Taddy from the elbow.
Polar Taddy really giving a good account of himself. Pang 10 puntos na yan. Meron siya 5 rebound, 4 na assist. Really keeping JJ Helterbrand on the bench. JJ Helterbrand actually only has 1 point sa larong ito.
Ito si Cardona, pasa sa ilalim kay Asi Taolava. And Asi Taolava will once again troop to the line. Gilbert Lau ang tinawagan. Pang-4 na yan, ito si Gilbert Lau. It always amazes me how you can alter your looks, ha? Dati, di ba, meron yung wrestler naman ang gusto ni Asi Taolava.
Ikaw nga, di ba? Ilang taon na iisa lang ang haircut mo mula grade school. Last year ka lang nagpalit.
Ayan, bagoy naman eh. Polar Taddy now. Signaling the play para sa Barangay Ginebra. Backdoor kay Ronald Tubid. Tubid, supalpal kay Asi Taolava. Here comes the Phonepals. Jimmy Alapag nagmamadali. Jimmy Alapag, sinalubong ni Taddy. Two-man game between Alapag and Taolava. And Jimmy Alapag waxing hot. Meron na siyang 12 points sa ating ball game.
And he's looking for his shot. That's what's important. In the last game, it seemed that he didn't look for his shot because he only had 5 attempts.
But he had 8 assists in that ball game. Pero syempre, mas kailangan yung production rin ni Jimmy Alapag. Here's Ronald Tubid. Ronald Tubid. And the foul is called. I believe it's going to be against Mac Cardona. Second foul dito ni Mac Cardona as Ronald Tubid troops to the line. Tubid, of course, tubong Iloilo po yan, mga taga-Ilonggo.
Kanina pinag-usapan nga natin na JJ Helterbrand hindi maganda pinapakita. There are the numbers. Only 1 point para dito kay JJ, but he's only had 3 attempts. He has the 7 assists, but obviously you want that total package. Plus, para kay JJ, with the lineup that he has right now, obviously he has to score para yung koponan niya maging successful.
At ngayon nga, kailangan niya talagang pumuntos. Dahil nga, ito, 9 points ang lamang ng token text. Pumasok na po si JJ Helterbrand ngayon sa ating ballgame. Ito na si Jimmy Alapag, Asi Taolava. Deflected by Rafi Rivas. JJ Helterbrand speeding down court. JJ Helterbrand! Yung sinasabi mo aggressiveness. Ito, ginagawa na ni JJ Helterbrand. This time, not looking to pass.
And you can see with the new rules that we have, the aggressive players are always...
There's no other way towards the basket but to go hard towards the basket. Otherwise, hindi na pwede yung soft layup dito ngayon eh. No? Hindi tatawagan ng mga referees yung mga contacts na yun. As, ayan po, mga pertinent information about JJ Helterbrand. Ito, meron na full court press na binibigay dito ang Barangay Ginebra. Nabitawan ni De Ocampo. So successful yung pressing defense ng Barangay Ginebra. JJ Helterbrand shoots again. More offensive-minded this time. Alapag pulls up for 3. Bang! TM3 para kay Jimmy Alapag.
What's that? The third time that Jimmy has done the same play again and again. Pag nakita niya na umaatras yung defender when it's a secondary break or a fast break, tira kagad ng 3 points and he's done it 3 times.
15 points for Jimmy Alapag. And you know, mas may kumpiyansa ka tumira ng ganun dahil you know you have rebounders inside, 3 big men, Aliado, Carey at De Ocampo.
And plus that the rebounding that they've done so far in this game, talagang maganda yung kumpiyansa papakita mo. This time around, si Ronald Tubid naman ang nanalo sa banggaang Tubid at Cardona.
Because Cardona lowered his shoulder. But it's still a 10-point lead as you check out the leading scorers. By sinasabi nga natin yung Warrior Connection ang nangunguna para sa Barangay Ginebra. Sabong sa ere. May foul kay Don Aliado na tinawag. And he readily admits that foul. Pangalawa na yan ni Don Aliado.
Aliado, much slimmer coming into this season. Seems to have lost a couple of pounds.
Yes.
But obviously, yung nawalang timbang niya, mukha namang pinalit, muscle.
Yes, because nagkaroon kayo ng training sa San Antonio, training camp. You went to Korea. Of course, yung hirap pa ng training dito. Rafa Rivas on the line, and the 2003 most improved player. Second pick back in 2002 by the Coca-Cola Tigers. 11 points para dito kay Rafi Rivas. Ito na naman yung half-court trap. Cardona, hindi Jumolens yung kanyang tira. Helterbrand trying to shake off Alapag. Once again, it's Helterbrand. Nagkaroon ng switch dito. It's now Harvey Carey guarding Helterbrand. Pero hindi pa rin siya makalusot. Here's Ronald Tubid, pulls up for three. Bang! PM3, tumambling pa si Ronald Tubid.
If you have any of these guards in your lineup, solid ka na sa point guard position.
And speaking of Alapag, nandito na nga siya. Together with Renren Ritualo, binalik na rin ni Coach Derek Pumarin. Alright, Renren Ritualo, TN3. And Renren Ritualo with 7 points.
Barangay Ginebra that time sitting on a zone because itong Talking Tex has 3 big men. Problema naman, nasa kanila probably the best shooter in the league na si Renren Ritualo.
Here's Helterbrand. Renren Ritualo, streak shooter po ito. Nagpintis lang. Here's JJ Helterbrand. Helterbrand speeding up. Steps on the gas. Binigay kay JR Aquino. Supal pa lang inabot. Agawa ng bola. Napunta na naman kay JJ Helterbrand. Ronald Tubid setting up the play. Binabantayan ni Renren Ritualo. Ito na yung matchup Jimmy Alapag at JJ Helterbrand. Then yung pinag-uusapan natin, sino ba mas magaling? Nagmintis dito si JJ Helterbrand. And on that rebound play, it will stay with Barangay Ginebra. Mamaya po sa poll na yan, tatanungin natin yung mga point guards naman. Yung mga ibang point guards dito sa liga. Ritualo and Ronald Tubid getting entangled before that inbound play. At tatawagan na offensive foul ito si Ronald Tubid. Ritualo, pero yun nahuli yung gumante, which is what usually happens.
But that foul will hurt itong Barangay Ginebra because that's the 4th foul of Ronald Tubid.
Dire-diretso, Don Belbelano. Back to a 10-point lead para dito sa Talking Tex Phonepals. JJ Helterbrand inside to Ronald Tubid. Diyan siya bumawi. Hindi man ako nakabawi kanina dun sa inbound play. Ako natawagan ng foul. Dito ko nalang babawiin. Tubid as win every time Renren is in the ball game. Ginebra goes to that matchup. Tubid against Renren Ritualo. It's almost automatic. Jay Washington, Ritualo. They swing the ball to Harvey Carey looking for Belano. A weak pass, almost intercepted. Ito na ngayon si Harvey Carey, dire-diretso, natapigan ng bola. He loses the leather. And Mike Holper is called for his first foul. So 2 shots dito para kay Harvey Carey.
We talked about the quickness of the game so far at kung ganong kabilis. And usually there's one quarter that is a slow quarter. And it seems ito yung quarter na to para sa larong ito. We've seen a lot of fouls, a little bit more half-court game ang napansin natin.
Yes.
And, the pace of the game, of the entire game has slowed down. It's just in this quarter.
Yes, but in general, yung pace po ng games ngayon sa PBA, mas mabibilis na talaga. Maaga nga nagsisimula. Maaga kasi natatapos yung mga laro. And Mike Holper falls down hard. He's okay. Yeah, marami ang nagsasabi, ba't ang aga? Tapos lang agad. Talaga ba si Mike Holper? Holper from San Diego State. 7th pick po yan. Back in 2005, bumalik na si Yusuf Al-Jamal. Pahinga muna itong si Harvey Carey. Here's a trap by Barangay Ginebra. Naitawid naman ng Talking Tex Phonepals. Ritualo from the corner. Hindi pa niya talaga nakikita yung stroke niya, no? Yung rhythm niya. Here's Helterbrand. Makapagal. Back to Makapagal. Tightly guarded by Renren Ritualo. Lau, 8 seconds to shoot para sa Barangay Ginebra. Tinignan ni Helterbrand yung clock. He fires. Mintes. And rebound battle. Agawan ng bola. JR Aquino nasa baseline na raw. So out of bounds na. Bola babalik sa Talk and Text Phonepals. Nagkahabol pa rin po ang Barangay Ginebra dito. 13 seconds remaining sa ating third quarter. Looking for the last shot are the Phonepals. Here's Bellano using that J-Wash screen. Nalibreng bahagya. Offline lang. Ritualo. Bang! Takot raw sa punch ng Barangay Ginebra. Okay, ito naman si Don Bellano. Pasa intended for Jay Washington. Nawala pero hindi nasagip nito mga taga-Barangay Ginebra. Quarter scoring natin.
But that was a big quarter para sa Talk and Text. 30-20, that 10-point difference. Allowing them to get their biggest lead of the ballgame, which stands at 11.
Almost 2 traveling errors para sa Talk and Text Phonepals. Lead pass. Anticipated by Jay Wash. Nalibre si Renren Ritualo. Bang! TM3 again para kay Renren Ritualo.
But if you're Mike Holper and you see Renren Ritualo getting ready to set up from 3-point region, you have to step up and not allow him to take that shot.
May balita tungkol sa Ginebra si Patricia. Pat?
Alam mo, namumula kanina sa galit itong si Coach John Wichico habang tinatanong niya sa kupunan niya, how will we win games? Sabi niya, tinanong ko na yan sa inyo nung practice. How will we win games? Ang sagot daw dyan, defense and effort. Without effort, they cannot win. They have to make that effort. They cannot relax. They have to keep playing hard. And he says they have to take it little by little because they are down. They got to give it something and give something big. Run the offense daw before going into the pick and roll. Lalo may mga big man, they have to stay with the pick. Back to you, Jason and Richard.
Yes, especially since wala nga ang kanilang leading scorer, Mark Kagiwa, and of course si Eric Meng. They really have to try to win games with their defense.
Well, obviously, Mark Kagiwa, just nung nakita natin sa last year, his scoring was just tremendous. It seemed no one could stop Mark Kagiwa. Napakalaki nawawala dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Because if you look at the unit of Barangay Ginebra now on the floor, wala kang masasabi. Save for JJ Helterbrand and probably Mark Makapagal, wala talagang yung offensive option di ba? Unless na nga lang you can get turnovers that you could convert sa mga turnover points and fast breaks.
And that's why ito nga sinasabi ni Coach Jong, we have to start it up with defense. Kasi when you play hard-nosed defense, good things eventually happen to your team. You get the chance to get easy points.
Just like this by Billy Mamaril. Nice looking semi-hook. Meron na siyang 8 points. And ito na nga, speaking of defense, no, they do not complete that turnover. Aljamal with a leaner, pero wala. Yan si De Ocampo. Back to Aljamal, and Aljamal finally, kanina pa niya hinahanap yung puntos na yan. First 2 points for Yusif Aljamal. So the big lead dito para sa Talk and Text Phonepals. Ito na ngayon si Helterbrand. Kinapitan ni Bellano itong si Mamaril. Hindi niya nagustuhan. Sabi niya nakatanggap rin raw siya ng siko. And Don Bellano gets his 3rd foul. Holper. Pass fake. Goes strong. And he gets the foul. Yan ang tinuturo ngayon ng mga coaches ngayon. You have to attack the basket. Take it strong to be able to get those fouls. Dapat nga, ikaw pa mag-initiate ng contact, no?
But it seemed, every time a guy goes directly to the basket, it goes hard. Ang nagiging tendency ng mga players, sumusundot, pumapalo. Kaya naman nakukuhanan sila ng mga foul ng the people that are driving hard to the basket.
Well, because ngayon, ang rule is kahit mahampas ka, kung wala naman talagang advantage na nangyari, hindi natatawagan yung foul na yan, And underneath, palpal ang inabot ni Aljamal. Billy Mamaril, outlet pass to Paul Artadi. Struggles with the possession. Artadi to Makapagal. corner is Helterbrand. Helterbrand, nagulo yung dribble. Helterbrand to Artadi! Supalpal! PJ Washington. Here's Don Belbelano. He spots up. 4-3. Bang! DM3 para dito kay Don Belbelano. Meron na siyang 14 puntos.
Napakasakit ng tiro na yun para sa Barangay Ginebra. You felt that Barangay Ginebra was slowly creeping into this game. Biglang nawala na yun because of that 3-point shot.
Helterbrand. And you know, ito kanina pa to
There's so
si
many
Belano
cheap
tsaka
shots that have been going on. Ito,
Yes,
Belano
yes.
tsaka si Mamaril.
Sa pag-setup ng screen ni Mamaril kay Belano, kanina pa yan.
Well, you know, that's the thing that I think some of the coaches have been talking about. Yung problema kasi minsan, yung mga action that are not of basketball movement, pinaliligtaan na. Kung hindi naman nagkakaroon ng advantage, pinapabayaan.
Here's Artadi, binigay kay Holper, open look. Mintis lang. A rebound by Paul Artadi to JJ. Helterbrand, mintis na naman.
Two open looks para sa Barangay Ginebra coming off that timeout. Those shots could have been critical para mabawasan itong kalamangan ng Talking Text.
Backdoor play. Ang ganda naman ng extra pass dito kay Jay Washington, but a hard foul given up by, I believe it's Mark Macapagal, yes. So there are no easy shots in this ball game. Talagang you have to work for it. Alam mo, for a fan's point of view, talagang sarap panoorin ng ganyan, no? Pero kung ikaw yung naglalaro, parang iiksi ang karir mo, no? Dahil talaga mabubugbog ka every time you step on the court.
You know, and that's why we realize and we've said that this is a man's league.
Yes.
Kung yung puso mo hindi buo, kung yung lakas mo hindi naman matindi, hindi ka talaga tatagal.
Pero alam mo, I think the players will also temper it a bit dahil if you give up a hard foul na with an intention to hurt, expect yun din ang matatanggap mo. So it's okay to be physical with no intention of hurting.
Yung mga sabi nga natin, as long as you're going before the ball, it's not a cheap shot, and you're just trying to stop 2 points, okay lang yun. Because players understand it's basketball and that's part of the game. Yung iba, sinasabi nga, yung konting sakitan, it's a part of the
Mas
game.
lalo na dito sa ganitong klaseng laro, yung pikon talaga, talo. And this time, it's Mike Holper with another layup. Meron ng 5 puntos itong si Mike Holper.
But at this point, itong Barangay Ginebra should be getting ready to make a run. It's a 15-point lead. And it seems for a while, it's been a while since they've been able to stop Talking Text.
DM3 again para dito kay Don Belbelano. And yung mga gwardya talaga dito ng Talking Text Phonepals, Belano with 17 points. Sila yung nangunguna laban dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Tama ka dyan, Richard. 4 na gwardiya nga nila. Belano, 17. Alapag, 15. Ritualo, 13. Cardona, 12. 4 key guards scoring big numbers for their team. And they're the top 4 scorers para sa Talking Text.
Yun nga pag titignan mo yung lineup ng Talking Text, if you talk about Talking Text, isipin mo kagad yung mga malalaki. Sila Asita Ulaba, sila Harvey Carey, sila Jay Washington. But now, against Barangay Ginebra, itong mga gwardya ang doing most of the damage.
On the onset, kung titignan mo yung mga lineup sa larong ito, yung mga big men dapat ng Talking Text ang lalamang because obviously, konti lang ang mga big men ng Barangay Ginebra. But it's the backcourt of Talking Text that has been up to the challenge at sila nga nagpakita dito. Laki nung kalamangan nila, 14 kumpara sa backcourt ng Ginebra.
Here's Escalona. Escalona, binigay kay Mamaril. Mamaril ang sumugod. And short yung tira doon ni Billy Mamaril. 6.5 ang natitira mga kaibigan dito sa 4th quarter.
You know, what a luxury para sa Talking Text. Kanina sinabi natin ang mga gandang nilaro, si Mac Cardona at saka si Asita Olava. But since here in the 4th quarter, ni Anino, hindi na natin naramdaman itong dalawang player na to.
That is correct. At ito na nga, pwede na nga sa small lineup na to with Yusuf Al-Jamal playing the 3. And Ronald Tubid. Wala yung kanyang layup, pero ito na naman. After numerous fakes, Rafi Rivas finally gets the basket.
Can't afford to trade baskets right now. They have to get their points in succession. Barangay Ginebra has to make key defensive stops at this point.
Ito yung handoff kay Ritualo. At the post, Jay Washington, 7 seconds to shoot. Nabitawan pa ni Yusuf Al-Jamal. Here's Maki Escalona. Escalona to Tubid. Dire-diretso si Tubid. Nabitawan ang bola. And Belanos slows things down. Coming off 2 screens si Renzo Netualo. Inside. Yan si De Ocampo. Fades away. Wala. Volleyball tap na punta dito kay Maki Escalona. Sila naman ang tumatakbo. Escalona to Billy Mamaril. Oh, and continuation given dito kay Billy Mamaril.
Here's an opportunity para sa Barangay Ginebra. They've put
Speed up the ball game. Dahil nga nahihirapan sila sa kanilang half-court sets. Okay, Billy Mamaril ngayon in the line. Nako, hindi na kompleto yung kanyang three-point play. And a 30-second timeout. Tinawag dito ng Talk and Text Phonepals na kahit lamang nga sila ng 13 puntos dito sa ating laban, alam nila mahaba pa tong oras natin. 5 minutes and 9 seconds po ang natitira, and Barangay Ginebra is still capable of staging a comeback. Dahil nga po, meron pa silang mga Ronald, Tubid, and of course, JJ Helterbrand, although struggling, he can explode anytime.
It seemed itong lineup ng Talk and Text was giving away body blows for the first 2 quarters of this game. We felt it in the third quarter. All of a sudden, yung lineup, yung depth ng lineup, naramdaman na ng Ginebra. Kaya nakikita natin, in the third and fourth quarters, the team that has been gaining advantage has been Talk and Text because of that superior depth of the bench.
That's correct. Yun na nga mahirap eh. No? How will you sustain your game against a team as loaded as the Phonepals?
Malas kasi yung Barangay Ginebra, natapat pa. Kalaban nila yung Talk and Text. Loaded nga itong Talk and Text. Sila naman, bawas na.
Oo. At galing pa sa talo yung Talk and Text, kaya gustong bumawi. Yung Ginebra, nung nanalo po yan sa Red Bull the first game, they scored 102 points. Walang naging problema sa kanilang opensa. Now, so far, they only have 84 points. Meron pang 5 minutes na natitira. And si Macapagal, who exploded in that game, ngayon may 6 points lamang. Supalpal pa, inabot nitong si Sunday Salvacion. And Harvey Carey hindi nagustuhan yung pagkapit ni Sunday Salvacion sa kanya after that shot na throw down rin eh, no? Okay, so pareho silang natawagan ng technical fouls. In the meantime, mainit na nga po labanan dito. Papalamig muna ng konti itong ating mga players. Nag-ahabol pa rin po ang Barangay Ginebra, 99-84. Backcourt pressure here by Ginebra. Renren Ritualo, sumugod, one fake, stops. They set up their offense. Here's Jimmy Alapag. Alapag looking for Ritualo. Natapikan ng bola. 12 seconds to shot clock ng Talk and Text. Alapag once again. Walang mapuntahan. And he throws the basketball.
Good defensive stand on the part of Barangay Ginebra. Yung Talk and Text really couldn't get into the offense that they wanted to do.
Ito na ngayon si Rafi Rivas. Maki Escalona has yet to take a shot in this ball game. Oh, kanina pala may layup pala siya against Asito Olava.
Something that he would like to forget.
Oo, kasi ill-advised. So Mark Macapagal, siya po nasa free throw line ngayon. Best player dun sa unang panalo ng Ginebra, scored 21 points. At only 1 of 9 from the 3-point region, pero ang dami niyang free throws na na-shoot.
Well, coming back on the court right now, Richard, that's si JJ Helterbrand. He has a total of 5 points, but only 1 out of 9 from the field. We mentioned this, really a lot expected from JJ until bumalik yung partner niya si Mark Kagiwa. Kailangan talaga kanya nang papasanin itong Barangay Ginebra. That 1 out of 9, should not or might not be able to be enough.
Jimmy Alapag to Jay Wash. 5 seconds to shot clock ng Talk and Text. Cardona, 3 seconds to shoot. Harvey carry! This time, they will not be as lucky as we turn you over to Patricia with a report on Ginebra.
Ang tagal pinag-isipan to ni Coach Jong, halos matapos na yung timeout kanina. But at the end of it all, sinabi niya take the open three off of quicker transitions, and that's exactly what he's asking for from his squad. Kailangan daw better shots. What do you think, Jason?
Well, obviously, first of all, they have to get into the open court. If they want to transition three, they have to have some defensive stops. Ito, nakita nga natin kanina, defensive stop opens up the defense of Talk and Text. Nahirapan sila, Richard, when the players of Talk and Text have their feet under them and they're on the half-court defense. Doon nagkakaproblema itong Barangay Ginebra.
Ano lang yan parang chain of events Kanina pa nga niya pinipreach yung depensa. It all starts with good defense.
Exactly.
And then getting the rebound, outlet pass para makakuha nga kayo ng open looks off the transition. Good passing! Dito ng Talk and Text Phonepals. Hindi lang pumasok itira. Napakagandang panoorin yung mga touch passing na gano'n,
Ronald, obviously he's a big man, and we know him to be a very good outside shooter, and of course made a living from the triangle offense in his Alaska days. But one thing that he does very well is yung passing niya. Magaling pumasa to for a big guy.
And Harvey Carey, ito naman magaling tumanggap dahil maganda lagi ang posisyon in the court. At ito si referee Joey Kalungkagin, may nakitang loose ball foul. Mark Macapagal. Pangalawa na yan ni Mark Macapagal. Taolava, matagal rin na ang puso si Taolava, now working against Billy Mamarin. Taolava goes up, wala, loose ball. Kanino mapupunta? Napulot pa ni Harvey Carey, pero Macapagal nandun, bumangga kay Aliado. At ang kasamaang palad, siya pa natawagan ng foul.
But you can't fault the effort of Mark Macapagal. Ang problema lang talaga yung bola. Dumiretso doon sa mga Phonepals.
Tapos yung momentum niya, hindi na niya mapigilan. Dumire-diretso siya dito kay Don Aliado. Okay, si Don Aliado ngayon, mayroon ng 7 points dito sa ating ball game. May 8 points para kay Don Aliado. At lalo pang pinalaki itong lamang ng Talk and Text Phonepals. Sunday Salvacion na libre. Wala lang. He gets his own miss. Second servings, wala pa rin. At yung bola, ito na naman si Mark Cardona at Sunday Salvacion. Sabi ni Mark Cardona, hindi.
Kilala ko to, kilala. You know, sometimes, as a player, meron ka rin alam na inaasahan mo na magiging problema mo on the court. Nung nakita niya si Sunday, hindi, kaibigan ko yan, walang problema.
Tsaka kapit-bahay na eskwelahan.
Sa tapat lang yan.
Of course, a product of College of St. Benilde. Itong si Sunday Salvacion. And sa De La Salle University naman si Mac Cardona.
Uy! De La Salle University, Ganda ng champion na naman,
Oo nga.
Tawa ka na naman ng tawa. Kagagalitan na naman tayo.
Okay, pasok na naman itong free throw Sunday Salvacion. Nauubusan na ng oras dito, Barangay Ginebra. 3 minutes na lang natitira sa ating fourth quarter. Kailangan talaga sila makakuha ng mga defensive stops.
So you gotta stay up on your man at this point and force them into turnovers just like that one.
Parang on cue. Ito nangyari para sa Barangay Ginebra. Quick inbounds play. Sunday Salvacion, libre! Bang! TN3 para kay Sunday Salvacion. And just like that, buhay na naman ang mga taga-Barangay Ginebra.
That's what itong sinasabi ni Coach Chong. Turnover, you get them with their backs turned around. 3-point shot agad para kay Sunday Salvacion.
Problema dito, yung mga fouls na binibigay dito ng Barangay Ginebra. They are in the penalty. At nagpipikabo dito si Rafi Rivis. So Mac Cardona.
Yun siguro yung costume niya sa Halloween.
Sa Halloween, no? No problem for Captain Hook, yung kanyang first free throw. Pasok ulit si Yancy De Ocampo, pinalitan si Asi Taulava. Alright, 2 for 2. Back to an 11-point lead for the Phonepals. 2.5 remaining in the fourth. Helterbrand fades away. Helterbrand gets the basket. Ito, more defensive pressure para sa Ginebra. Cardona. Mamadali. Cardona gets the basket. May foul pa. Alam mo, itong Talking Text Phonepals, di ba, sasabihin nila, just hold on to the defense ng Barangay Ginebra.
You know, as long as it's in the open court, ito si Mac Cardona, just so comfortable. Doesn't matter if they're in the lead o kaya sila humahabol.
And now, the points are coming in para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. But really, some more stops ang kailangan nila. They cannot just trade baskets. Ito na ngayon si Jimmy Alapag. Alapag is fouled again. At ito po ang ating Outlast 2 minutes. Hatid sa inyo ng Outlast maintenance-free batteries. Walang dagdag. Bawas sa tubig. And Jimmy Alapag naman ngayon ang pupunta. You know, Talk and Text, Phonepals, gusto nilang manatiling agresibo dito sa ating laro in the last 2 minutes. Kahit nga sila may hawak na lamang, realizing na penalty naman itong Barangay Ginebra. Although nagbintis dito si Jimmy Alapag.
You know, they're just remaining aggressive at kasi pinipress sila sa backcourt. When you have the numbers, sayang naman. You have these offensive guys.
Dalawang mintis ni Jimmy Alapag, but mental lapse para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Galit na galit si Coach Jong Wichico sa sidelines. Because, you know, that was an opportunity para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. May 6 fouls pa. Itong si Billy Mamaril. So, more problems para kay Jong Wichico. And now, he will go with a small lineup. Ronald Tubid ang ipapalit niya.
At least that means more outside shooters. Obviously, at this point, they're gonna need some threes para makabalik dito sa larong ito.
So now, apat na
sunod,
gwardiya.
Tatlong sunod na mintis si Jimmy.
Apat na gwardiya ngayon ang tatapos ng laro para kay Coach Jong Wichico with only Rafi Rivas na malaking mama. 0 of 3. Jimmy Alapag make that 0 of 4. So, break here para sa Barangay Ginebra. Makapagal. To Tubid. Tubid. Back to Makapagal. Shoots a 3. Wala. Rebound to Harvey Carey. Here's Jimmy Alapag. Alapag. Goes to Cardona. In and out.
Oh, sad break para sa Barangay Ginebra. Akalain mo na wala pa. That's actually the third time na nangyari yung ganyan sa larong ito sa Barangay Ginebra. Obviously, just the first time here in the fourth quarter.
And what a time for it to come, no? Kung kailan nag-ahabol na sila with a minute and 37. Waiting for an explosive ending. Here's the inbounds play para sa Talk and Text. At ito ngayon, they will use some time sa kanilang shot clock. Nag-zone dito ang Barangay Ginebra. Inside. Natapik. Na-stop by Barangay Ginebra. Quick inbounds play. Here's JJ Helterbrand. Helterbrand. Naghanap ng mga pasahan. Nakita si Sunday Salvacion. Helterbrand shoots a 3. Bang! TM press for JJ Helterbrand. Buhay pa po dito ang Barangay Ginebra. Ronald says, let's set it up. Now they're wasting some time. Akma Cardona against Ronald Tubid. Back to a man-to-man defense para sa Ginebra. Akma Cardona nagkakaproblema. May foul na tinawag.
Napakasakit. Another bad break para sa Barangay Ginebra. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Tapos nakatrap pa si Ronald Tubid. Almost another stop.
At kaya nga hinayang si Coach Jong Wichico. Almost a double-double performance para dito kay Akma Cardona. But free throws, ito ang problema ng Talk and Text. Alam mo, pwede na nilang kumbaga, kunin na tong game na to except for those free throws. 4 na mintes para kay Jimmy Alapag.
You know, game-long misses para sa Talk and Text, only shooting 50% from the line.
Ito na naman, JJ Helterbrand, another 3 on the way. Wala. Bola pupunta sa Talk and Text Phonepals. Yung kaninang triple ni JJ Helterbrand. First made it in 6 attempts. Jimmy Alapag still taking it strong. And what may pagbibigyan siya pagkakataste. Richer ang aroma for those who like it black.
Finally, a free throw para kay Jimmy Alapag. Before that, he was 0 out of 4. Ito na yung mga pandi, with only 33.8 seconds remaining.
Tama. Okay, 2 for 2. Sunday Salvacion. Back to Helterbrand. Tightly guarded sa 3-point line itong Barangay Ginebra. And Cardona gets that rebound. And he's just fouled. Okay, si JJ Helterbrand. Talagang struggled offensively dito sa ating laro. And ito namang si Mac Cardona. Mac Cardona coming off the bench para dito sa Talk and Text Phonepals.
But if you look at JJ Helterbrand's line, napakaganda. It's 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. But it was his poor shooting that really did his performance down.
And Talk and Text Phonepals. 20 seconds away para makabawi from that nightmare that happened to them in Dumaguete. Mantala naman itong Barangay Ginebra. I guess ngayon naramdaman talaga nila yung pagkawala ng kanilang 2 main starters, Eric Meng and Mark Kagiwa. Kaya naka-TM press pa rin dito si Mark Macapagal, although they still reach yung 102 mark na siya rin naging score nila in their first ball game. Okay, dyan na po nagtatapos itong ball game.